So it's a lovely day here in Los Angeles in June, lovely temperature. We're on our way to the Petersen Automotive Museum. Lots of different things to see. Particularly interested in the Back to the Future DeLorean A car because I've wanted to see that for a long time. Let's go and take a look what it's like. Well, the lobby's pretty impressive. I'll give you a bit of a tour before we go and find the time machine, and I'll wow you with my car knowledge. Love this. This is the Lotus C01, designed in 2014 by Daniel Simon. They made 100 of them and they were $137,000. Okay, so we've come up to the top floor. It looks, don't know where to start, but it looks like it's nicely laid out in fairly chronological order. This is a good way to start with the first ever motor car. It's the 1886 Benz Patent motor wagon. This one's a replica. This is a lovely Jaguar E-Type. It's a 61, so it's an early car, and it's got the outside bonnet latches and the 3.8 engine, which is the one that everybody wants. This is a 1948 Tucker 48, and they only made 51 of these, including the prototype. This one's serial number 30, and it was owned by Preston Tucker himself. Lovely collection of Detomasos. There's an early Mangusta or Mongoose at the back there. That's lovely. Oh, I spy a Bronco. I do like a Bronco. I think these are part of the Forza New Horizon promotion. This is an RTR Bronchi 7-litre V8, 600 horsepower. Right, looks like we're on the right track for the DeLorean, as we're in the movie car section. We've got the Batmobile, Fast and Furious truck, Great Gatsby, and Starsky and Hutch. Ka-chow! It's Lightning McQueen from the Cars movies, life-size one, this one, pretty cool. It's the Echo one from Ghostbusters, obviously. This one's from the third film, so not so good movie. Where do they keep finding these to convert? They didn't make many of them. Da, 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 da. This is the A car, of course, from Back to the Future. It was used in all three movies, and it's probably the one that's the most detailed inside and out, and that's why it's the A car. There were 6 DeLoreans in total used during the filming of the 3 movies. One of them was glass fibre though, and that's the one that you see in the alleyway on Back to the Future 2. 3 cars still survive from the films, but this is the one for me because it's the one that you see a lot in the parking lot and you see the inside of at Twin Pines Mall in the first movie. Interesting geek fact, the surround around the plutonium chamber is a painted hubcap from a 1967 Dodge Polara. It's been reconfigured back to Part 1 spec, so as it comes out of Doc Brown's truck, so there's no Mr. Fusion on the back. The A-car spent 25 years outside as a tourist attraction on the back lot at Universal, and that almost destroyed it with the harsh weather and lots of souvenir hunters taking bits off of it because it wasn't protected properly. It took 2 years to painstakingly restore it back to this condition, even though it only took about 12 weeks to build it in 1985. It was restored by a team of fans led by Joe Walser. Another interesting fact is a lot of the time machine parts are recognisable to people who are into planes and helicopters because they came from surplus yards around Los Angeles. The time circuits are actually laid out in red, green and yellow on the display because it matches the time machine from the 1960s H.G. Wells film. So that just shows you the attention to detail that they went to. I'm actually quite emotional seeing it here because this car means a lot to me. It was my favourite film as a kid and still is. So yeah, it's quite emotional. This video is sponsored by Fanhome. Fanhome is an exciting brand that's dedicated to inspiring fans with innovative content and high quality build-up models of famous and loved brands like Star Wars and Marvel. Fanhome's latest model is an exclusive build-up model of the DeLorean Time Machine from my favourite movie, Back to the Future. Not only is Back to the Future one of the best movies of all time, it also gave us one of the coolest cars in movie history, and I can't wait to get started on building mine. So with your subscription, every month you'll receive several magazines with the parts to build your DeLorean. The magazines have all the details of how to assemble the model, which is quite straightforward, and also interesting articles about the film, like interviews with Bob Gale, and of course, information about Doc Brown's Time Machine. The fully accurate model is 1/8 scale, which is a large scale and has lots of great details that you'll remember from the film, like the illuminating time circuits, the famous flux capacitor, and even the gull-wing doors work. It's really easy to assemble because the step-by-step instructions in the magazines are really straightforward and easy to follow. I'm really enjoying building mine, as you can see. There's a unique link in the description below that will take you to the Fanhome site, where you'll find more details about this great model. Now, back to the video. Okay, looks like we've got some cool hot rods over here. A couple of 32 Ford Roadsters. The one on the left is the famous Donnie Spencer one, and the one on the right is by Ray Brown. I think a few of these are from the Bruce Meyer collection. If you don't know who Bruce Meyer is, look him up, he's the man. These look old, but they're from 2017. They're Rung RS's, styled on the Porsche RSK. This is an interesting one. It's a bit of a design art piece. It's from 2022. It's called Another Sedan by Joey Reuter. It's kind of designed to resemble a 1960s era sedan, but it splits down the middle so that you can get in. This is one of the earliest prototypes of the Tesla Model S from 2009. Here's an interesting collection of classic early McLaren race cars. They're setting it up at the moment, so we're not allowed in, but it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. And who doesn't love a collection of old petrol pumps? These ones are really cool.
Well, that was incredible. What a collection of cars they've got in there. It was a big thing for me to see the A car from Back to the Future, because I've always wanted to see that. I've been a fan of that ever since I was a little kid, so that was good to see. Lovely to see, you know, everything from the start of automotive history right through to the present day. Here we are at Doc Brown's house, 1640 Riverside Drive, otherwise known as the Gamble House.
That's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you get the chance, and hit the notification bell. It lets you know when I produce new videos. Plenty more car related content to come, so see you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.